the online class, children. Today we are going to see chapter 3 algebra exercise 3.3. So exercise 3.3 is related to the topic identities. Now we are going to see what is meant by identity. An identity is an equation satisfied by any value replaces its variables. So let us see the square identities. First one, a plus b the whole square is equal to a square plus 2ab plus b square. Next, a minus b the whole square is equal to a square minus 2ab plus b square. Third identity is a square minus b square is equal to a plus b, a minus b. And we have the fourth one, x plus a into x plus b is equal to x square plus a plus b into x plus ab. Now we are going to see the cubic identities. So first one we are going to see a plus b the whole cube is equal to a cube plus 3a square b plus 3ab square plus b cube. Next we have a minus b the whole cube is equal to a cube minus 3a square b plus 3ab square minus b cube. We have the third cubic identity, x plus a into x plus b into x plus c is equal to x cube plus a plus b plus c into x square plus ab plus bc plus ca into x plus abc. These are the basic identities which we need to cover this exercise 3.3. So our chapter is algebra, and in exercise 3.3 we are going to see the first sum. The heading is expand, and we have the first subdivision. So we are going to expand 3m plus 5 the whole square using the identity. We have seen already what are the identities we are going to use in this exercise. So first we are going to compare our question. So comparing 3m plus 5 the whole square with, so you can check the question now, 3m plus 5. In between we have plus sign. So very well we can compare with the identity a plus b the whole square. So when you compare this 3m plus 5 the whole square with this a plus b the whole square, we have, what is our a value? Compare now. So instead of a, in the place of a, what is the value? We have 3m. So a is equal to 3m. In the place of b, what we have? 5. So b is equal to 5. So we know the identity a plus b the whole square is equal to a square plus 2ab plus b square. In the next step, we are going to replace the values of a and b. Now, 3m plus 5 the whole square is equal to, what is a value? It is 3m. So 3m the whole square plus 2, what is a value? It is 3m. So give the bracket and write 3m inside that. Then what is the b value? It is 5. So inside the bracket 5. Plus here we have b square. So b value is 5. So you can write now 5 square is equal to, so 3m the whole square. The square should be given inside the bracket. So 3 square, you will get 3 square. So 3 square is nothing but 9 and m square. Plus multiply the numbers now. 2 3s are 6, 6 5s are 30. And what is our variable? M. So plus 30m plus 5 square is nothing but it is 25. This is your final answer. Now we have the second subdivision, 5p minus 1 the whole square. So as usual, now we are going to compare our question. So comparing 5p minus 1 the whole square with, what identity can be used here? You can check the symbol. Here we have minus sign. So very well we can compare with the identity a minus b the whole square. Now we have to compare and write down the value of a and b. So we have a is equal to, what is the value of a? It is 5p. And what is the value of b? It is 1. So now we are going to write the identity a minus b the whole square is equal to a square minus 2ab plus b square. So in the next step, what are we going to do? We are going to replace the values of a and b. So now 5p minus 1 the whole square is equal to, what is the value of a? We have 5p. So 5p the whole square minus 2, what is the value of a? It is 5p. So inside the bracket write 5p. Again bracket for b, what is the value? 1. So 1 plus, here we have b square. So value of b is 1. So we can write 1 square. The next step, 5p the whole square can be written 25p square. The square we have taken inside the bracket. So we'll get 5 square is nothing but 25 and p square minus. Now multiply the numbers. 2 into 5 into 1. So 2 5s are 10. 10 into 1 is nothing but again 10. What is our variable? P. So 10p plus 1 square is nothing but it is 1. So this is your final answer. Here we have the third subdivision. In the first question, expand 2n minus 1 and 2n plus 3. So first we are going to compare our question with the identity. So comparing 2n minus 1, 2n plus 3 with, any guess you have what identity we are going to use here? Yes, we are going to use the identity x plus a and x plus b. So now compare our question with this x plus a and x plus b. So that we will get the value of x is equal to, what is the value of x? Compare now. So x and here also x. So you can check in the question, here also 2n, here also 2n. So you can write x value as 2n. Then compare a value now. So now compare in the first bracket. So 2n minus 1 is there. Here x plus a. So compare this x plus a with this first bracket. So you will come to know what is the value of a. So a value is nothing but a is equal to minus 1. Then we have to find out the value of b. So compare in the second bracket. So 2n plus 3, here x plus b. So compare now, b value is nothing but it is 3. So now write our identity x plus a, x plus b is equal to x square plus a plus b inside the bracket, then x plus ab. So in the next step, what are we going to do? We are going to replace the values of x, a and b. So now write our question, 2n minus 1, 2n plus 3 is equal to, what is our x value? It is 2n. So 2n the whole square plus, what is our a value? It is minus 1. So minus 1 plus, what is our b value? It is 3. What is our x value? It is 2n. Plus, what is our a value? It is minus 1. What is our b value? It is 3. Now, 2n the whole square is nothing but 4n square. The square should be taken inside the bracket. So, this 2 will become 2 square. So, 2 square is nothing but it is 4. And then n square plus minus 1 and plus 3. So, we have two different signs. We need to subtract the numbers. So, if you subtract 3 and minus 1, you will get the value 2. And here we have 2n. So, 2 into 2n. Here, what we have to do? We have to multiply these two numbers. Minus 1 into plus 3. What is our value? We will get minus 3. Here we have plus sign. So, minus into plus, we will get minus 3. Final answer, 4n square plus 2 into 2 is nothing but it is 4n minus 3. So we have the fourth subdivision, 4p square minus 25q square. So before going to comparing our question with the identity, we are going to rewrite our question in this sum. 4p square minus 25q square can be written in the form 2p the whole square minus 5q the whole square. Yes or no? So, the square, if you give inside the bracket, you will come back to your question. So, if you just check this, 2 square is nothing but it is 4 and p square will come. So, 4p square minus this 25 can be written in the form 5q the whole square. So when you just take this square inside the bracket, you will get back your question. So 5 square is nothing but 25 and you will get 2q square. So we can write our given question as 2p the whole square minus 5q the whole square. Now we are going to compare this one. So comparing 2p the whole square minus 5q the whole square with, any guess you have? With what identity we are going to compare now? Yes, we are going to compare with a square minus b square. So we can write our value of a and b. So we have, when you compare this question with a square minus b square, we have a is equal to 2p and b is equal to 5q. What is there inside the bracket, that alone we have to take in right now. So a is equal to 2p and b is equal to 5q. Now we know the identity a square minus b square, it is equal to a plus b, then a minus b. So here we have to write our question. So it is 2p the whole square minus 5q the whole square is equal to a plus b is nothing but what is our a value? 2p. So 2p plus what is our b value? It is 5q. Close the bracket. Then what is our a value? It is 2p. What is our b value? 5q. So 2p minus 5q. So left hand side we can change it as our first what we have in the question, that we can write. So 4p square minus 25q square, it is equal to 2p plus 5q, then 2p minus 5q. So this is your final answer. Now we are moving to the second Roman, expand. We are taking the third subdivision, 3p plus 4q the whole cube. Here in this question we have the power 3. So we are going to use cubic identities here. So we have seen what are the cubic identities. So now we are going to compare our question. So comparing, what is our question? 3p plus 4q the whole cube with, what identity can be used here? So you can check the symbol. Here we have plus sign. So very well we can compare with the identity a plus b the whole cube. Then we get the value of, what is the value of a? Compare now. So a value is nothing but it is 3p. We get a is equal to 3p and what is the value of b? Is equal to 4q. So you have compared this. So b is equal to 4q. Then what is our identity? A plus b the whole cube. A plus b the whole cube is equal to a cube plus 3 a square b plus 3ab square plus b cube. So this is our identity, a plus b the whole cube. Now in the next step we are going to replace the values of a and b. So now left hand side we can write our question, 3p plus 4q the whole cube. So is equal to, what is the value of a? We have 3p. 3p the whole cube plus 3 a square is what? 3p the whole square. A value is 3p. Since we have square, we have to write 3p the whole square. What is the b value? It is 4q. So bracket 4q plus 3. What is a value? It is 3p. So inside the bracket 3p. What is the b value? It is 4q. Since we have square, we have to write 4q the whole square plus, what is the b value? It is 4q. So 4q, we have cube. So we have to write 4q the whole cube. So now you can write this is equal to, this cube should be given inside the bracket. So I'll get 3 cube, then p cube plus 3 inside the bracket. Give the square inside the bracket now. So 3 square p square, then we have 4q plus 3p. Take the square inside the bracket now. So 4 square q square plus 4. This cube should be taken inside the bracket. So 4 cube then cube. Now, p cube value is nothing but it is 27. So, 27 p cube plus 3 into 3 square is nothing but it is 9. 9p square into 4 cube plus 3 into 3 we will get 9p. Then 4 square is nothing but it is 16 into 16 q square plus 4 cube value is nothing but 4 into 4 into 4. 4 4s are 16. 16 into 4 is nothing but it is 64. So 64 cube power 3. So we are going to write the final answer. So 27 p power 3 plus multiply the numbers now. 3 9s are 27. So 27 into 4. Multiply and check. 27 into 4. 4 7s are 28. Carry over 2. 4 2s are 8. 8 plus 2 is 10. So 108. 108. What is our variables here? P square and q. So 108 p square q plus here 9 into 16. 9 6 are 54. Carry over 5. 9 1s are 9. 9 plus 5 is 14. So 114 p q square plus 64 cube power 3. So this is your final answer. Now we are going to see the fifth subdivision, 104 the whole cube. So now what we are going to do is this 104 the whole cube can be written in the form 100 plus 4 the whole cube. Yes or no? 100 plus 4 we will get back 104. So now we are going to compare this one 104. So comparing this with, so what is the identity? Yes, of course it is a plus b the whole cube. So now a value is nothing but it is 100. What is the b value? It is 4. So we are going to compare this 100 plus 4 the whole cube with a plus b the whole cube. So we will get a is equal to what? A is equal to 100. Then b is equal to, it is 4. So what is our identity? A plus b the whole cube. It is equal to a cube plus 3a square b plus 3ab square plus b cube. So in the next step, what are we going to do? We are going to replace the values of a and b. So now 100 plus 4 the whole cube is equal to, what is a value? It is 100. So 100 the whole power 3 plus 3, what is a value? It is 100. Since we have square, we can write 100 the whole square. Then inside the bracket, what is the b value? It is 4 plus 3. What is a value? It is 100. Then what is the b value? It is 4. Since we have square, we have to write 4 square plus, what is the b value? It is 4. 4 cube. Since we have cube, we have written 4 power 3. Now 100 power 3. So 100 power 3 is nothing but 100 into 100 into 100. 100 into 100 into 100. Then plus 3. 100 square. So you can write it as 100 into 100. Into we have it is 4. Giving the bracket here. Then plus 3 into 100 into 4 square is nothing but it is 16. Plus, what is 4 cube value? It is 64. Now, so 100 into 100 into 100. What is our value?
1 should be followed by 6 zeros. Plus,
first multiply the numbers alone. 3 4s are 12. How many zeros we have here? 2 zeros, here 2 zeros. So, 12 should be followed by 2 zeros. Plus, multiply this 3 and 16. 3 16 you will get 48. So, when you multiply all these numbers, you will get 4800 plus here we have 64. Now, we should add up all these values so that you will get the final answer. So, when you add up these values, you will get the value 11,24,864. This is your final answer. Now we are moving to the third Roman, same expand. We have taken the second subdivision 2x minus 4y the whole cube. So we are comparing 2x minus 4y the whole cube with, so what is the identity can be used here? A minus b the whole cube. So we get what is the value of A? A is equal to 2x. What is the value of B? B is equal to 4y. So when you compare this one with this, you will get the value of A is 2x and B is equal to 4y. Now identity A minus B the whole cube, that is equal to A cube minus 3A square B plus 3AB square minus B cube. So what is the next step? We are going to replace the values of A and B. So here we can write 2x minus 4y the whole cube, it is equal to, what is A value? A value is nothing but it is 2x. So 2x the whole cube minus 3, what is the A value? It is 2x. 2x we have a square. So we have to write 2x the whole square. Then what is the B value? It is 4y. Plus 3, what is the A value? It is 2x. What is the B value? It is 4y. Since we have a square, we have to write 4y the whole square. Minus, what is the B value? 4y. Since we have a cube, so we have to write 4y the whole cube. Now, 2 cube. This cube should be taken inside the bracket. So 2 cube, then x cube minus 3 into, the square should be given inside the bracket. So 2 square x square into 4y plus 3 2s are 6. So we can write 6x. Then 4 square we have to write. So into 4 square, then y square minus 4 power 3 will come. So 4 power 3, then y power 3. So 2 cube is nothing but 2 into 2 into 2. So 2 cube value is, it is 8. 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are 8. So 8x cube minus 3 into, what is the 2 square value? It is 4. 4x square into 4y plus 6x into 4 square value is, it is 16. So 16y square minus 4 cube value is 4 into 4 into 4. It is 64 y cube. Now write the final answer. 8x cube minus 3 4s are 12. 12 4s are 48. So 48 x square y plus multiply this 6 and 16. So 6 6 are 36, carry over 3. 6 1s are 6. 6 plus 3 is 9. So you'll get 96, variable is x, and here we have y square. So x y square minus 64 y cube. So this is your final answer. The fourth sum simplified, p minus 2, p plus 1 and p minus 4. So first write the given question. So what is our given? P minus 2, p plus 1, then p minus 4. Now we are going to compare this. So we are comparing this with what identity? X plus A, x plus B and x plus C. So that when you compare this with our question, we get x is equal to p, A is equal to minus 2, B is equal to plus 1 and C is equal to minus 4. Now what is our identity? X plus A, x plus B, x plus C is equal to x cube plus A plus B plus C x square into x square plus AB plus BC plus CA into x plus ABC. Now we are going to replace the values of x, A, B and C. in our identity. So left hand side we can write our question. So p minus 2, then p plus 1 into p minus 4. It is equal to, what is the x value? It is p. So p power 3 plus, what is a value? It is minus 2. And what is the b value? Plus 1. So minus 2 plus 1. What is the c value? It is minus 4. So minus, here we have plus. So plus into minus we will get minus 4. What is the x value? It is p. So we can write p square. Since we have square, we can write here p square. Plus, what is a value? It is minus 2. It should be multiplied. So minus 2 into, what is the b value? It is 1. So minus 2 into 1 plus, what is the b value? It is 1 into, what is the c value? Minus 4 plus, what is the c value? It is minus 4. Minus 4 into, what is the a value? It is minus 2. So here outside the bracket we have x, it is p, plus, what is the value of a? It is minus 2. So minus 2 into, what is the value of b? It is 1 into, what is the value of c? It is minus 4. Now p power 3 plus, so minus 2 plus 1 you will get minus 1. Then here we have minus 4. P square plus, inside the bracket now, minus 2 into 1. So if you multiply this you will get minus 2. Then here 1 into minus 4, minus 4 you will get minus 4, and here we have plus sign. So plus into minus, minus. So minus 2 minus 4. Here minus 4 into minus 2. So you will get plus 8. So you can write here plus 8. Close the bracket. Next we will get p plus, multiply all these three numbers. Minus 2 into 1, it is minus 2. Minus 2 into minus 4, you will get plus 8. Here we are going to write the final answer. So p power 3 minus 1 and minus 4, you will get minus 5. So minus 5 into plus, you will get minus 5. P power 2. Here you should solve inside the bracket. So minus 2 minus 4, you will get minus 6. Minus 6 and we have plus 8. So we have two different signs. So you have to subtract the number. If you subtract the number, you will get 2. Which is the bigger number? 8 is the bigger number. The sign is plus. So you can write here plus 2. Variable is p. So 2p plus 8. So this is your final answer. P power 3 minus 5 p square plus 2p plus 8. Now we are moving to the next exercise 3.4. Here in this exercise we are going to cover the topic factorization. Factorization is nothing but expressing any number as the product of two or more numbers. Factorize the following by taking out the common factor. So here 9x power 5 y power 3 plus 6x power 3 y square minus 18x square and y. Now first, what is your question? First term is 9x power 5 y power 3. So first find out the factors for 9. So 3 3s are 9, then 3 1s are 3. So what are the factors for 9? So you can write that as 3 into 3 into x power 5 can be written in the form x into x into x into x into x. Y power 3 can be written y into y into y. Then in the second term it is plus 6. What is the factors? It is 2 into 3. X power 3 can be written in the form x into x into x into y square can be written y into y. So what is our third term? It is minus. Factor should be found out for the 18. So 2 9s are 18. Then 3 3s are 9. Then 3 1s are 3. So 18 can be written 2 into 3 into 3 into x square can be written x into x into, here we have only y. So now we are going to just circle the common factors among these three terms. What is the common term here? It is 3, x we have circled 2 times. So it is x square. So 3 x square and y we have circled only 1 time. So we can say that common term is 3 x square y. So what is the remaining in each and every term? We are going to write inside the bracket now. Now write 3 and here x and here x. So how many times it has come? It is 3 times. So you can write 3x power 3 and then y we have 2 times. So y square. Write 2x and y only 1 time. So 2xy minus. So in the third term we have 2 into 3. So 2 3s are what can be written? 6. So this is your final answer. Here the question is ax plus ay plus bx plus by. Now so a we have taken out. So if you remove this a from this term, you will get only x plus same way you get only y. Now you can check this bracket. So inside the bracket we have two terms. In both the terms we have b as a common one. So we can take that one outside the bracket. So b inside the bracket we will get x plus y. Now you can check x plus y and here also x plus y. So this x plus y can be taken as a common term. X plus y, then a plus b. We have the question 3y inside the bracket x minus 2 the whole square minus 2 minus x. Okay, so first I am going to rewrite the question as 3y x minus 2 the whole square is nothing but we can write x minus 2 as 2 times. So this is the meaning, right, for square. So we can write 3y x minus 2 and then x minus 2. Coming to the second term, we are going to take minus 1 as a common term from this 2 minus x. So inside the bracket the value will be changed as x minus 2. So now 3y x minus 2 then x minus 2. This minus 2 into minus 1 will change as plus 2. Then inside the bracket we have x minus 2. Now you can find out which is the common term. So you can check this x minus 2 is your common term. So take that out. Is the balance here we have 3y x minus 2. Then we have plus 2. So we can write here plus 2. So this is your final answer. Here we are going to see the second question. Factorize the following expressions. So here in this Roman we are going to factorize using the identity for this first sum. X square plus 14x plus 49. I am going to write our question as x square plus 14x plus 7 square. 7 square value is nothing but it is 49. Now going to comparing with a square plus 2ab plus b square. It is equal to a plus b the whole square. So from this comparison we will come to know the value of a and b. So let us value of a it is x. What is the value of b compared to the last term? So it is 7. Now instead of this a square what can be written now? X square. So x square plus 2. A is nothing but it is x. And what is the b value? It is 7. Plus, what is the b value? It is 7 square. So it is equal to, what is the a value? X plus 7 the whole square. The question c square minus 4c minus 12. So let us find the solution for this. That is finding out the factors of the given question. So what is our given question? It is c square minus 4c minus 12. So you can say this is in the form of ax square plus bx plus c. So now by comparing c square minus 4c minus 12 with this ax square plus bx plus c, we can find out the value of a is equal to, a value is 1, and if you compare this b with this second term, we will be getting the value of b is minus 4. And c, if you compare with the last term, the c value is minus 12. Product is nothing but a into c. So what is the value of a? It is 1. What is the value of c? It is minus 12. So you will get product value is minus 12. Then what is the sum? Sum is equal to b. So what is the value of b? It is minus 4. So now take the last term in your given question, that is minus 12. So this minus 12 should be factorized. Okay. So when you take any two integers, here we have a negative number. So when you take any two integers, when you are multiplying, you have to get the value as minus 12. The same numbers you have to use to do the addition or subtraction according to the symbol. Then you have to get the minus 4 as your answer. Now let us try with this minus 4 and plus 3. So when you multiply these two numbers, what is your value? Obviously minus 12. Now let us do the subtraction. According to our symbol, it has to be subtracted. So if you subtract these two numbers, what is your value? Minus 1. But you can check here in your question, the sum value should be minus 4. So we cannot take this minus 4 and plus 3. So let us try with any other two numbers, any other two integers to find out our value. So now let me try with this minus 6 and then plus 2. So when you multiply these two integers, you are getting minus 12. So when we subtract these two numbers, that is minus 6 and plus 2, we will be getting the value as minus 4. So we can use this minus 6 and plus 2 as our factors for this. We are going to rewrite this middle term as minus 6c. We have these two numbers minus 6 and plus 2. So we can write this as minus 6c plus 2c minus 6 into 2. Now combine these first two terms and the remaining last two terms. So now take c as a common term from these two terms. So I can write now c as a common term outside the bracket. Now inside the bracket it will be c minus 6. Then coming to these two terms, which can be the common term? Yes, it is 2. So 2 is a common term outside the bracket. So inside the bracket I will be getting c minus 6. Now you can check it out. C minus 6 is your common term. So you can write now c minus 6 as a common term. So c, here we have 2 is the remaining. So c plus 2. So these are the factors for our given question, c square minus 4c minus 12. So we have the third Roman. Factorize the following expressions using a plus b the whole cube identity. So a plus b the whole cube is equal to a cube plus 3a square b plus 3ab square plus b cube. So now before going to start doing the factorization, let us rewrite the question. Term can be written in the form 3p the whole cube plus 54p square cube plus 36pq square plus this 8q cube can be written as 2q the whole cube. By comparing, you can get the value of a and b. So what is the value of a now? So if you just compare it, you will get the value of a is 3p. And what is the value of b? When you compare it, you will get the value of b is 2q. So you can rewrite our given equation as, what is this? A power 3. So a power 3 is nothing but you can write 3p the whole cube plus 3. What is a value? It is 3p. So 3p the whole square, and what is the b value? It is 2q. 2q plus next 3. What is the a value? It is 3p. And what is the b value? It is 2q. So 2q the whole square plus what is the b value? It is 2q the whole cube. So right hand side, what is the a value? It is 3p plus what is the b value? It is 2q. You can write it as the whole power 3. This is your final answer. We have the fourth question. Factorize the following expressions using a minus b the whole cube is equal to a cube minus 3a square b plus 3ab square minus b cube identity. So before going to start doing the factorization, let me rewrite the question. So this 8m cube can be written as 2m the whole cube minus 60 m square n plus 150 m n square minus this 1 for 25. I am going to use the cube format. So 5 n the whole cube. I can write it as 5n the whole cube. Now I am going to comparing this with What is the identity? This a cube minus 3a square b plus 3ab square minus b cube, it is equal to a minus b the whole cube. Now compare and find out what can be the value of a and b. So if you compare it, you will get the value of a. A is equal to 2m. What is the value of b? B is equal to 5n. Now write this expression as, what is the here? A cube. So what is the value of a? It is 2m the whole cube minus 3. What is a square value? That is a value is 2m. Since it is square, you can write the whole square, 2m the whole square, and b value is, it is 5n plus 3. What is a value? It is 2m. And what is the b value? It is 5n. 5n the whole square, since they square, minus, what is the b value? It is 5n. And we have, the power is 3, so you can write 5n the whole power 3. It is equal to, what is the value of a? It is 2m minus, what is the value of b? It is 5n. So 2m minus 5n the whole cube. So this is your final answer. Thank you, children.